Hi, I'm John. Welcome back. Today we're going to do some ribs, pork ribs, and I love the back ribs because they're nice and meaty, and we're going to pair it up with a nice Shiraz. This is so simple, anybody can make it, and it's so good. It's fall off the bone good. What we're going to do is we're going to take some seasoning. We've got some paprika and garlic powder, chili, some brown sugar, salt, and pepper. And all we're going to do is we're just going to sort of rub it on so that we can get some nice flavors in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save a little bit because after we barbecue them, I like to have a little bit of a dry rub on some, and it just does enhance the flavors. So we're just saving a little bit. That's good. That's our oven. It's telling us it's ready. And now what we're going to do is we're going to cut them into sort of 4 rib pieces, just to make them a little bit easier to handle. Either 3 ribs or 4 ribs, whatever works for you. And you can see they're nice and meaty. And we're just going to load them into the pan. You might have to do a little bit of stacking. And again, that's not a problem. Beautiful. Okay, so we've taken a lemon, we've sliced it all up. There's no rhyme or reason, just sort of arrange them over top of the ribs. That will soften up the meat, and that really does help with the fall off the bone stuff. And then we're going to take a can of ginger ale, and we're going to pour it in. We don't use all of it, just enough to put a little bit of a base down at the bottom. Probably about a half a can. Yeah, maybe a smidgen more. And then we're just going to take some foil and wrap it up real nice and tight, because you're almost going to steam the ribs. And then put them in the oven at 325 for about 2.5 hours. The wine that we're pairing up with the ribs is an Australian Shiraz, the Cru Select. The Australian Shiraz is nice because it's bigger, it's bolder, it's fruitier, and it goes a little bit better with the barbecue sauce because that has a little bit of a sweetness to it. If you wanted to get a Shiraz that's from France, for example, then it would pair up a lot better with the dry rub. So you've got your option either way for our ribs today. Alright, it's been about 2.5 hours, and when you're cooking the ribs, you might want to leave your place because the smell will just drive you right around the bend. Anyhow, they're done. So let's get them out. Just get the foil off. And we'll just take the lemon off of that, and we'll take it outside and we'll throw it on the grill. The grill is nicely warmed up. You don't have to do it out there for very long because it's all cooked. So come on with me and I'll meet you out at the barbecue. Okay, so we're outside. Of course it's raining, but that's okay because the ribs are going to be absolutely fabulous. So we're just going to throw them on the barbecue. Now again, they're all cooked, so we're not going to be leaving them on there very long. We're just going to be putting a few grill marks, and a couple of these we're going to do with a dry rub. And the other ones, we're going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce on just to make them nice and messy. And you can do your own thing as far as the barbecue sauce. Do whatever you like. If you like it spicy, if you like it really sweet, you like it with a little smoky flavor. You're just going to leave them that side down for a couple of minutes. We have the left of the dry rub. And we're going to put that on. For those, that's just for the people that don't want to get too sticky. If you really want to get messy, you can put lots of that on. Okay, so we're just going to cover this up for a couple of minutes. And when it's done, I'll meet you inside and we'll put it on the plate. There we go. We've got some nice grill marks on the ribs. These two are the dry rub, and these other ones are the ones with the barbecue sauce. They're a little bit stickier, a little bit messier. So we're gonna, because you could see before, those ribs were pretty meaty. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go with one each so that we can always come back for a little bit more. And we've got some garlic bread with cheese. And we've got our corn. It's all finger food and we're ready to go. So if you want to keep your wine glass nice and clean, you can always use a straw. Enjoy!